Hello everyone. Today you will be working on CKLA Skills Unit 2, Lesson 12. In today's lesson, you will read and write one-syllable long vowel words spelled with the vowel digraph U space E for the U sound. Today's sound is U as in cute. Repeat the sound after me. U, U, U. Very good. Repeat the following words after me. These words have the U sound at the beginning of the word. U, use. Repeat these words after me. These words have the U sound in the middle of the word. Cute, cube, mute. Now repeat these words after me. These words have the U sound at the end of the word. Cue, few, pew. Great job. Now, think about this. Is the U sound a vowel sound or a consonant sound? The U sound is a vowel sound. It is made with an open mouth and an unobstructed airflow. Now I'm going to say some more words. Some of these words will have the U sound as the middle sound, and some will not. I would like for you to close your eyes and listen carefully. Tap out each word after I say it. Wiggle your fingers when you hear a word that has the U sound as its middle sound. Let's do them together. Hat, at. Does hat have the U sound as its middle sound? No, no wiggling fingers. Cube, cube. Does cube have the U sound as its middle sound? Yes, you should be wiggling your fingers. Do the rest on your own. Mute. Does mute have the U sound as its middle sound? Yes, you should be wiggling your fingers. Red. Does red have the U sound as the middle sound? No. Mutt. Does mutt have the U sound as its middle sound? No, it has a short the short U. Last one. Mule. Does mule have the U sound as its middle sound? Yes, wiggle those fingers. I am now going to show you how to write the U sound. Today's spelling is another separated spelling, a long vowel sound, with the magic E spelling, like the A space E for A in name, the I space E for I in time, and the O space E for O in note. The U sound is spelled U space E. U space E, just like that. The two letters U and E work together to stand for the U sound. Do you notice that I left a space between the letter U and the letter E? When I write an actual word, I will fill that space with the spelling for the sound that comes after the U sound. If I add a C and a B to my U space E, it makes the word cube, cube. The C says k. The U and the E work together to make the U sound. That's why I drew a line under the U and E. Then the last sound in the word is B. so we needed a B. C-U-B-E spells cube. The letter U and the letter E work together as a letter team to stand for one sound, the U sound. Say U. The letters U and E are working together even though there is another letter in between them. Take a look at our illustration below. The word cube has 4 letters, C-U-B-E, but it only has 3 sounds. Listen. K, U, B. Now watch as I tap my fingers to segment this word. You can do it right along with me. K, U, B, cube. Read the word in the red box. This is another example of the U space E spelling for the U sound. Read the word with me. Mule. The U and the E work together to make the U sound. Let's tap out this word. Mule. Mule. Very good. Now I will say another word. Help me spell this word. Cute. Tap out the word. Cute. Cute. What is the first sound in cute? K is the first sound, so I need the letter C. What is the second sound in cute? U. Oh, that's a big clue as to what letter I need because the long vowel says its name. I need the letter U. The letter U is the first part of this spelling for the U sound, remember? I will write the second part after the sound that comes after the U sound. Let's keep spelling. The word is cute. What's the last sound in cute? T is the last sound in cute. What letter? T. Now, if I left the word like this, how would it be pronounced? It would be pronounced cut. Remember, in order to make that U say its name, it has to have the letter E, that magic E after the consonant. So to spell cute, I need to add the letter E after the letter T. There we are. We have the word cute. Remember, the U and E work together to stand for the U sound. Take a look at this new spelling card. U space E. What is the example word? The example word is cute. Look at the power bar on this spelling card. Do you think this is the only way to make the U sound? I think there may be other ways because this is not a very big power bar. Whenever you see the U space E spelling on a worksheet or in a story for the next few lessons, it will be printed in darker, bolder ink to remind you that the two letters U and E stand together for a single sound. What's that sound? U. Say it again. U. Now it's time to do work in your Unit 2 Skills Workbook. Go ahead and open your workbook up to page 12.1. That's 12.1 in the upper right-hand corner. You'll find this on page 45. That's 4-5 in the bottom right-hand corner. Don't forget to put your name at the top on your paper, nice and neat. If you need more time to find this page, press pause and then press play when you're ready. On this page, you will see several thick black lines. Each thick black line on this page stands for one letter. Take a look at the example at the top of the page. Read the word. This is the word cut. Now let's tap the word cut. K-a-t. Cut has 3 sounds and it has 3 letters. Look again. C-U-T. K-a-t. Now, if we were to add our magic E and alakazam the word cut, we would go ahead and get our new word. Now let's alakazam to get our new word. Ready? Alakazam. Add your magic E. What's your new word? Cute. The word cute has 3 sounds. It is spelled with 4 letters though. That magic E came at the end. C-U-T. C-U-T. 3 sounds, but 4 letters. Take a look at the V-shaped mark under the word cute, right there. This V-shaped mark shows that the letters U and E are working together even though they are not right next to each other. They are a letter team or a vowel digraph. What sound do the letters U and E make when they are together? They make the U sound. I will say more word pairs and you will write the words sound by sound on the line. Let's begin. Number 1, cub. Tap it out. K-a-b. Alakazam. Add your magic E and write your new word. Cube is your new word. Number 2, tub. Tap it out, write the letters. Alakazam. Add your magic E. What's your new word? Your new word is tube. Number 3, us. Ooh, there's only 2 letters here. Alakazam. Add your magic E. What's your new word? Use is your new word. Remember, the U and E work together to say you. Now that we've finished with our digraph dictation, let's go on to our story for today. Here is your table of contents. Our story for today is called Fuzz and Mel. Do you see it? There it is. Fuzz and Mel. What page can we find Fuzz and Mel? Page 46. Today's story is about 2 characters. Their names are Fuzz and Mel. This is a bedtime story that Gran tells Josh and Jen when they are having a hard time falling asleep. Let's look at our vocabulary from today's story. Our first word is tail. Say tail. Not a tail like on the end of a dog. This tale means another word for a story, like a fairy tale. Your second vocabulary word is swell. Say swell. Swell means excellent. Your last vocabulary word for today is more of a phrase. It is the shakes. Say the shakes. The shakes means when a person cannot control their body shaking. I wonder what may be wrong with this man. He has the shakes. Listen to today's story to find out who Fuzz and Mel are and what adventures they have. I will read the story out loud to you. Follow along on your device. I will be asking questions about the story as I read. Be sure to listen carefully so you can answer them. Fuzz and Mel. The kids are in bed, but they cannot sleep. Gran, Josh yells. Gran peeks in and asks, "What is it?" "We cannot sleep," says Josh. "We cannot sleep." "Tell us a tale," says Jen. "Okay," says Gran. "This is the tale of Fuzz and Mel." Take a look at this part of the sentence. What is it? Do you see the punctuation mark at the end of this sentence? What's the name for this type of punctuation? What is this punctuation used for? Take a look at the next part of our story. Tell us a tale, says Jen. What is a tale? Is she talking about what is at the end of a dog? No. A tale is a story that is often fictional or made up. Once there were two cats named Fuzz and Mel. Fuzz was a cute cat who did his best to be safe at all times. Mel was a brave cat who had a fast plane. "Fuzz," Mel said, "we can take a ride in my plane." Fuzz said, "Well, the thing is, I like to be safe, and I am not." "It is safe," Mel said. "Jump in." Let's look at the first sentence. Once there were two cats named Fuzz and Mel. Can you tell me a noun that names a thing in this sentence? Can you tell me the two proper nouns in this sentence? Take a look at this sentence. Mel was a brave cat who had a fast plane. Do you think Fuzz, the safe cat, would like to ride in Mel's very fast plane? Why or why not? Let's examine this page a little more. Do you see these three dots in the sentence? These dots are called ellipses. Say ellipsis. We have these dots in the story to tell us to take a pause between the words. Listen to how these are read with expression. Fuzz said, "Well, the thing is, I like to be safe, and I am not." Take a look at the last part of this page. Jump in. Do you think Fuzz wants to get in the plane? Why or why not? Now let's look at this picture. Which cat do you think is Fuzz? Why do you think this is Fuzz? The plane went up, up, up. A duck came up next to the plane. "What a swell duck," said Fuzz. "And what a swell plane ride. Why was I so scared of a plane ride?" Take a look at this last sentence. Why was I so scared of a plane ride? Make a prediction. Do you think the plane ride will continue to feel safe to Fuzz? Why or why not? Just then, Mel made the plane zip from side to side. Fuzz did not like that. It did not feel safe to him. Then Mel made the plane dive. Zzz, went the plane as it dove. Stop, said Fuzz as he held onto the side of the plane. Not safe, not safe. Take a look at this part of the sentence. Then Mel made the plane dive. If a plane is up in the sky and it makes a dive, can you show me with your hands what it would look like? Great diving. Oh, look at this sentence. All of those Z's. These letter the Z's together like this, it's not a word. But these letters do make a sound. Read this part with me. Zzz, went the plane as it dove. What do you think Fuzz is going to say to Mel next? Mel set the plane back on the land. Fuzz felt sick. He had the shakes. Ugh, he said. That's the last time I ride in a plane with Mel. Look at this sentence. He had the shakes. How does Mel feel? How do you know? I hope you did a great job listening to this story. Now, let's go back into our skills workbook, and this time we're going to go to page 12.2. That's 12.2 in the upper right-hand corner. You'll find this on page 47 in the lower right-hand corner. We are going to complete this side as a class. Still, you need to remember to put your name on the paper, nice and neat. If you still need time, press pause and then press play when you're ready. These are the story questions for Fuzz and Mel. Number 1. Which cat is a brave cat? Well, in order to answer this question, we need to look back in the story. I remember reading in this story, Mel was a brave cat who had a fast plane. So which cat was the brave cat? Mel was the brave cat. So we need to write this answer in a complete sentence. Remember to use part of your question to write your sentence. That makes it so much easier. So your answer would have Mel is a brave cat. Remember to start your answer with a capital letter and end your sentence with a period. Now let's look at number 2. Did Fuzz like it when Mel made the plane zip and dive? Think back to the story. Did he like it when Mel made the plane zip and dive? Not at all. He did not. So we need to write this in a complete sentence. Use part of your question in your answer. So we can start off our answer by saying Fuzz, because that's who we are talking about. Fuzz did like it or did not like it? He did not. So we would say Fuzz did not like it when Mel made the plane zip and dive. What kind of punctuation would you use? You would put a period at the end of that sentence. So I'm going to use part of my question in my answer, just like this. No, Fuzz did not like it when Mel made the plane zip and dive. If you need more time to write down your answer, please pause the video and press play when you are ready. Your answers should look exactly like mine. That's what I'm looking for when I grade. Now you will turn to the back of that page. This is page 48. You will complete this back page on your own. You've done this before. I should see neat handwriting. In this part, you will retell the part of the story that you see in the picture here. Remember to use complete sentences when you're writing. If you need to go back in the video to read this part of the story or hear me read this part of the story, please do so you can give the best answer. Remember, use your own words. Don't use exactly the same words from the story. Write a summary. Now let's go over our discussion questions for today. Answer these questions the best you can. I hope you were listening. What do Jen and Josh ask Gran to do for them? How would you describe Fuzz? How would you describe Mel? What do Fuzz and Mel see on their plane ride? Did Fuzz like his plane ride? How do you know? Do you think Fuzz and Mel will continue to be friends? Why or why not? If you need to go back into the story to help you answer these questions, please do so. Now you have your practice activity. You can use page 12.3 to practice reading the story The Tape with a family member or to a family member. You could even read to your pets or stuffed animals. You do not need to submit a photo of this worksheet. Now let's talk about our work that you are going to submit today. You need to submit the digraph dictation sheet for the U space E spelling, which is the U sound. That's worksheet 12.1, the front only. Then you will submit the story questions for Fuzz and Mel, which is worksheet 12.2, front and back. Please submit a clear photo of these worksheets in the assignments link on Canvas so you can get credit. I hope you have an awesome day. Goodbye.